Where's my face? Show me that face. Where is my face? Hold on, folks. Hello. Couldn't possibly explain how frustrating this is. Round 2. I don't have a face yet. Give me a minute. Give me that minute. I should have a face. We have an all-out technological warfare happening right now. Let's get this camera set up. It never doesn't work. So it should pop up. It's not. Let's see, that screen works. We got no faces. Alright, I guess I'm fan take. Alright. It's a bop. Trust me, guys, you couldn't possibly understand the fury that courses through my veins when this happens. I work too hard for bullshit like this. I don't even have a... The hell's my face? Alright, give it a second, folks. This is my whole business is going under right now. Jessica, I will get to your question first. Trying this again. Trust me, folks. Nothing annoys me more than this. And now I don't even have visuals. I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to get a camera to work. Let's see. That should do it. I don't know what happened there. That should do it. Let's see if this does it. I'm here, folks. I think my camera's about to turn on. I might have fried it. I might have fried the whole thing. Can we burn this whole setup already? We're unplugging and plugging. Not the live stream. The live stream's staying on. This isn't a live stream issue. This is a camera issue. I have a backup camera I can't use, but I'm just ready to get this one to work. This is why I can't get 50,000 subscribers. I can't even get a camera to turn on. What the hell's going on here? Trying to figure it out, folks. Just keep jamming with me. Leave a voicemail. I'm trying to figure. I mean, honestly, this whole live stream might just be a wash. I don't know what the hell is going on. So I could. I mean, look. Like I could do this. Watch this. See what? Oh, you know. All right, let's do it. Come on. Let's get back into it. All right, we're here, folks. All right. I should get like a recliner. Oh my gosh. You guys can see me okay? We back. Happy one says wife. Oh my gosh. Listen, I know you're not. Oh. Who would have thought this would have been? Who would have thought this would have been the thing that breaks me? It's always like the simple question. Why haven't you reviewed this week's Bachelor in Paradise? It's like, oh my gosh. You know what? You know what it is? I'm operating off of very little sleep. And I feel like, listen, here's the deal. Here's the deal with Bachelor in Paradise Canada. Nobody's watching it. Nobody's watching my replays. And I gave it a fair shot. It takes 2 hours to watch. An hour, you know, that's essentially half a day once I slap a thumbnail together just so nobody can watch it. So you know what? No Bachelor in Paradise Canada. If people really wanted it, they would have watched it. And I appreciate those that did watch it, but It's the same reason I got rid of Survivor. I mean, I'm talking abysmal clicks. Like, so much worse than my other content. It's just not worth my time. Until I clone myself in Canada. No Bachelor in Paradise Canada anymore. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't see the time coming. So, unfortunately, you know, that's where it's at. Willie Billy with $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Willie Billy. Much appreciated. Happy One says, I watched it, now I'm sad. Well, I mean, you know, at some point, old Dave over here has to, you know, I gotta survive too, you know? You know, I appreciate you're invested in my recaps, but nobody's watching Bachelor in Paradise Canada. I mean, I can show you guys the stats. It's like I said, abysmal. It's abysmal, and I got to follow the market. And if honestly, so few people are watching Bachelor in Paradise Canada, it's lowering my numbers. So it's almost hard to do what's not working because it pulls down the average. So then YouTube goes, all right, Dave, you used to perform 89 out of 100. Now you're 88.5 out of 100. And why is that? Because nobody's watching Bachelor in Paradise Canada. Sophia says, oh no, you done with Bachelor in Paradise Canada? It's abysmal. I mean, I'll show you guys. Do you guys want to see what it looks like? You guys want to see what it looks like? By the way, thank you guys so much. 46,530 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. I probably lost a few of you. We're at 52. And by all means, I know this isn't your fault in the audience. Absolutely, this is not your fault. But it is just like when these videos get demonetized. It's like, I'm trying to... I was just telling Tasha, I was like working really hard. I watched the whole episode. I make all my... Again, I'm not saying this to complain, but like, you know, it's just one of those days. You don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. Everything is, you know. So on the commercial breaks, I'm running to get the Chinese food. I'm making memes. I'm taking notes. I'm getting ready. I'm making my thumbnails. It's nonstop for 2 hours. And I'm like, wow, Tasha, you know, I got all my tags set up. I'm like, I'm trying to be really smart to get as much of an audience as possible. And then this happens. And it's like, what do we even, you know? No good deed goes unpunished. I sound so negative. I'm not negative. I'm just frustrated because I'm trying to put out a fire. Why aren't you doing Bachelor in Paradise Canada? It's like, I can't even do a live stream right now. Sophia says, that sucks. No one can watch it. It's so good. No, actually, people can watch it. It's free in the US. You just have to watch it the next day. So anyway, just for giggles, I'll show you guys the Bachelor in Paradise. Let me pull up a video here. I'll show you guys how few people are watching. If you really want to see, I mean, it's not like I don't want to like make content, but when I'm already at a full blown full schedule, if something's not working, this is just like, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are things like if they're not working, I still like to cover them. But I'm going to show you this video. I'm going to show you the latest Bachelor in Paradise Canada. Let me see where I can find it. I make so much content, I can't even find it. Here it is. I tweeted, I share this on Instagram just to show people. I'm going to show you the analytics for this video. This is what abysmal looks like. So it's going to show you all the averages, and then it's going to show you... All right, I mean, look, okay. It made $20. Okay, so that's not horrible. But look, 2,400 views, 7,700 less than usual. No one's resharing it. I mean, it's getting very little growth. 5 new subscribers. You'd think if I made a content in a whole new country, there'd be more than regular viewers are choosing to watch this video less often than usual, contributing to 76% fewer. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had contestants that are on the show, currently on Bachelor in Paradise, that are like, oh man, I wish you were still recapping it. And maybe I will. Maybe I'll get a good sleep and change my mind in the morning. But 2,200 people, that's not good. I'll show you what the previous episode did. I'll show you what week... It's going to be so hard to find. I'll show you what week 3 did. It's only gotten worse every week. So it's not like there was an anomaly. Every week just gets worse and worse. I'm trying to catch up to your comments here. Samantha says, I'm so into Bachelor in Paradise Canada. Yeah, absolutely. Here's week 2. Let's go. I'll take you back to week 2. Second week of Bachelor in Paradise Canada. I'm sure it performed better. But all right, so this one, look at that. Only 2 subscribers. I don't really care about the money, but only 2 subscribers. That's just not growth. No one's like, maybe it's YouTube's fault. Maybe, I don't blame, by all means, I don't, but look down here. Fewer views from YouTube recommendations, lower click-through rate. Regular viewers on your channel chose to watch this video 3.7% of the time it was shown to them instead of the usual 7.9%. So when YouTube sees this, it goes, oh, no one likes this content. Let's go to the week 1 of Bachelor in Paradise. I bet you week 1 did better. Sherry says this is distracting. Thank you so much for the feedback. That buffering issue put me in a really bad mood. I just need to clear my mind for a second. It just and it's nothing against you guys. It just makes me feel like I'm talking into the air. All right, we're up to 81 people, so we'll rally from that. I'm gonna try to reboot everything so it doesn't happen the next time. I think that was YouTube's fault, whatever it was, because I was running at high-speed internet the whole time and nothing on my end was lagging. Casey Coots. Casey, thank you for your feedback. And that is the nicest way I can put it because that makes me irate. Let me work through this and then we'll get to the show. Leave a voicemail or, Look, here's Casey. I'm going to read your comment the way I felt it and you can tell me if you want to reword it or if that's on me. And again, this is one of those, the last time this happened, someone left me like 17 emails saying I was like the meanest person in the world. Here's how your comment sounds. I think, and again, I could be wrong. I could be projecting. I think that we want to discuss the show, not your YouTube algorithm stuff.
You cut the crap.
That's what it sounds to me. Listen, we're going to discuss what we discuss, okay? I'm working shit out right now, okay? All hands are on deck. I'm on low. I got an eighth left in the tank, and we're doing it. And a lot of people ask me about Bachelor in Paradise Canada. So rather than just blowing them off, KC, I'm trying to get. I'm frying you right now. It's not you, it's me. Rather than blowing them off, I'm trying to show them that look, I spent a lot of time trying to make Bachelor in Canada work. I'm gonna finish my thought, KC. And then we'll go back to the episode, okay? So get those voicemails in. I'm still recovering from live stream fiascos here. I'm not upset, guys. I'm just vibing. We're not upset. I'm rowdy. Casey's cool. Casey, you're cool. All right, you're cool. But let me finish this. All right. I'm gonna one-track mind. Let me find Bachelor in Paradise Canada episode 1. I might have missed it already. Here it is. All right. I'm gonna show the stats from this, and then I'm out of here. I'm not leaving, but then I'm gonna be done with Bachelor in Paradise Canada. All right. So. Casey's gonna hate me forever. Yeah, lose someone once a month. I lost a lot of Christians this month. It was a tough month. So and this is what I want to show you guys. So this is doable, right? It's still less than normal, but it got new subscribers. It made a few bucks. This is good. This is good by all means. But the last episode had like 2 new subscribers. I don't know. If I wake up in time and my coffee hits me right, I'll watch Bachelor in Paradise Canada tomorrow. If not, maybe I'll skip this week and then I'll do next week and I'll just do a combined. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what the news cycle looks like tomorrow. All right. Heidi says, for us in San Diego, the video is not freezing, just FYI. Well, good to know. I wonder what that was. YouTube obviously can be very complicated. They have different markets, different bandwidths, I don't even know what words I'm saying. Nicole, I'm not leaving. Yeah, so Sophia says, Dave is entertaining no matter the content. That's what I feel like. If I want to have a meltdown, I'm giving you guys a meltdown. You guys get a free meltdown. You're welcome. If I need to digress, she didn't cross-stitch this for nothing. You know what I mean? All right, let's get to your voicemails so I don't have to talk so much. I don't even know if we have voicemails. Let's see what we have here. Let's play a voicemail from Naples, Florida. And this actually might be the only, sometimes episodes don't inspire people to leave voicemails, but let's play Naples, Florida. You're up.
Hey, Dave, it's Joe from Naples. That, I don't know what his name is, but the white guy that she went on the one-on-one with.
Martin?
At the end when they went on the hiking trail and at dinner he told her
Rick.
the sad story about his dad.
Rick.
Did the dad commit suicide? Because that's really, really weird if they both went on a trip to the mountains and then ended up at dinner and both guys told her a suicide story about their fathers. Oh, the other one was the mom. But I didn't know if the dad just died or if the dad committed suicide. Can someone clarify that for me? I wasn't sure. All right, thanks. I really liked him, though. I don't think she's going to choose him, but there's something in his eyes that's kind of weird, but I still really like him, and I still think that there would be, like a really kind of cool couple. Even though his eyes kind of are weird, there's something weird about his eyes. I still think they'd be a cute couple. I don't know. But anyway, all right, thanks. Bye.
This is so funny. First of all, I'm laughing at the voicemail. I'm laughing at the comments. Dave's talking to Casey like Nate in that photo. It's not that. It's called being overwhelmed. I'm running a full studio here. Sometimes when people are like, well, what's going on with Bachelorette? Kid, I'm like, You're losing my gosh dang mind, guys. Do you know what's going on here? Doodads and whistles and,
God.
Oh my God is right. Avery, one more time. Oh my God. All right. So look, we'll read the phone book. We'll make it fun. All right. We'll talk about the show. No offense, Casey. Coots she's gonna. Oh, look at that, Kim. Whenever things go down, people send in super chats. So Kim just sent in a super chat. Thank you so much for that, and everyone else. Sage says didn't sound like suicide. I thought it was a heart attack. I thought he was having a heart attack. I think I don't know what it was. It obviously could have been something where, I'm not going to assume the S word. MB says, Dave, can I offer you my shoulder to cry on? Absolutely. I'm not sad. I'm not like in a sad mood. I was just, my limbic system was flared for a minute because I wanted to talk to you guys. It was like, beep, boop, 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 boop. We're here. We're doing it. If anyone wants to leave a voicemail, you can now. 401-213-9828. Is this the voicemail number? No, I'm trying to find, is that voicemail? Oh, no. I had a button for voicemails. Maybe it's gone. I had a voicemail button. Is that it? No, that's not it. Anyway, all right. I don't have any new voicemails lined up, so if anyone wants to leave a voicemail, now is your chance. Let's go to the... a lot of people liked the caller. Thank you so much. All right, we're all caught up here. No voicemails. We're all caught up. And 128 people in the chat. Very nice. Hello, new people. My name is Dave Neal. I'm a stand-up comedian, and once in a while, my live streams work. And that's okay. You guys, I really do appreciate you hanging in there for me. A little frustrating trying to get it all going. Anika says, why do they zoom into Nate's hands? I don't know. Maybe he's got nice hands. I don't know. I didn't notice that one. But Trisha said, not the best episode. No, but it's one of those episodes you got to watch to get to the next level. There's going to be more drama with Chris. I thought Chris was like a very low level, you're not much of a villain when you just admit it. Cause Chris goes up to Nate and he's like, yeah, I said your name. It's like, I didn't plan to, but I did, in the end, Chris doesn't really care about the other guys that are there. And he's trying to do what he can to stay relevant on the show. And, that makes sense. Nate's like a foot taller. Nate's this good looking, taller guy. And Chris looks like the type of cokehead that sells you a mutual fund. You know what I mean? Hey, power to him. Do what you got to do. I thought it was fine. But yeah, there wasn't that big Jamie moment. There was just a nice conversation. I'll tell you what I got in my recap. I don't like... Point my finger at you. I'm going to do the Nate. I'm going to do the Nate to you guys. Right there. That's doing the Nate. Kate, by the way, Casey, leave a comment if you're still in the chat. Did I lose you? I think I lost. I'm going to get this is what happens. And then I get a message from, I'm not saying she's going to do this, but I'll get a message from people the next day being like, how dare you? And it's like, look, I'm trying my best, folks. Paula says, I think your channel is going to blow up one day and the numbers are going to skyrocket. Just be patient. I've seen it happen to others. Well, thanks. I mean, I actually feel like it already did happen to me this year. So if you haven't followed my channel, let's go to the subscriber count. And again, Casey goes, can we not talk about your analytics? Listen, Casey, we're going to talk only about analytics from now on. Here we were in January. And by the way, 7,000 felt like a lot in January. If you guys remember, we did that big 10,000 subscriber event. Can you believe that was only in January that we did the 10,000 subscriber? That's really what started the channel. And then Matt James happened right here. And then quickly we got up to 25,000. We did that live stream in my brand new studio right here. And then now we've just rode that gravy train all year long. I actually thought after this early jump, I was like, geez, we might hit 100,000 by the end of the year. We'll hit 50. We'll probably hit 50. And that's great, you know. But, I think, it comes in the next big, whatever the next big scandal is, which, you don't wish for these things, but when they happen, when it rains, get out your rain buckets, right? Whenever the next big scandal hits, I think we'll have a pretty good bump because, things have been going well, especially when the new MacBook comes. As you guys know, got about a $5,000 machine on its way. And it is going to fly. I'm talking, more video content, more streaming, more dynamic green screen stuff, just stuff that I can't do now. I will be bringing back Reporter Dave, Reporter Dave with the microphone. I'll be bringing him back with more fun things I can do and all that. Camille says, I love analytics in The Bachelorette. Yeah, to be honest, Camille, I think most people do. I think most people like to see how the sausage is made, I don't know. Crafty Beach says Chris S. Blah. Yeah, Chris S. Blah for sure. But he is for sure a producer. Producers are like, no, we got to keep Chris around. That conversation's not over. You need a guy like Chris to push the other guys. Whether we like it or not, the TV show itself needs it. I get it. We're like, oh, no, we don't want any drama. We'd be very bored if it was just three guys pillow fighting, singing Kumbaya. We would. That's just how the show is. Trisha says, I love when you're honest. Yeah, some people don't. Some people don't love when I'm honest. But look, what is it? Offense lies in the bosom of fools. What's it? Ecclesia. Let's see. So someone sent me Ecclesiastes 7:9. I know I'm not. No, Ecclesiastes 7:9. Someone sent me this in response to all the Christianity talk. And again, I fully claim I'm not anti-Christian. I'm just anti-toxic behavior. And yeah, do I feel like it's easier to call out the Christian religion than it would be Muslim? Of course. I hate it when people go, you wouldn't say this about other religions. Yeah, no doy. I'm not going to go up here and be like, well, I'll say it about them. I'll criticize the Mormons, Church of Latter-day Saints, Scientology, because they're yikes, you know what I mean? Jessica Reynolds says he's lacking sugar. I'm doing good. I'm on fire. Ecclesiastes 7:9. Someone sent me this one, which is great. Do not be quickly provoked in your spirits, for anger resides in the lap of fools. Although I have a quote where it says anger resides in the bosom of fools. I'm going to go with bosom. Anger resides in the bosom of fools. All right. So if anyone's ever offended by anything, just remember, if anyone's ever offended by your points of view, just say Ecclesiastes 7:9. Anger resides in the bosom of fools. I started saying it to Tasha. She's literally going to slap me with a spatula in the kitchen. Honey, please don't be upset. Anger resides in the bosom of fools. She's like, well, the anger's in this bosom right here, and I'm going to slap it out of you. Anyway, I love that everyone's diagnosing me with sugar withdrawals. No, I've been clean of sugar for a while. I don't have sugar withdrawals, folks. I just had a crisis on my live stream that we overcame. So that's all it is. But it's one thing to overcome your live stream crises, and it's another thing for people to be like, don't do that. Dance for me, monkey. That's what it kind of feels like. It's kind of what it feels like when people tell me what to do. I don't like it. You decide if Bachelor fan take is. If you want all the X's, and I'm not saying he's this way. I'm sure it's very interesting. I don't watch his stuff. I do my stuff. But if he's more nitty gritty within the dynamics of on the third act, Michelle pulled out that's his channel. That's what they do. We just talk trash and throw wild swings at things. Sherry says, Tasha's going to take my rice shaker away. No, you can't have it. Feeling good, down 6 pounds. Jessica says, do you miss Diet Coke? I had a couple Diet Dr. Peppers this week. I actually had a Diet Coke last night. Look, I'm not trying to lose all joy in life. You know what I mean? I'm trying to not have a pound of air fried tater tots with a soup bowl full of hot sauce and ketchup. That's what I'm trying not to do. So that's what I'm doing. Taylor says, I like you and Bachelor Fan Take. They're very different ways of covering the content. Yeah, I'm sure they are. We're different humans. I'm sure they are. But here we are. And if anyone wants to leave a voicemail, get out your phones and call from the bosom of your foolness. Tap the bosom on your fool. How about that? Tap the bosom on your fool. Let me know what you have to say. Let's see if we have any voicemails. Oh, we do have voicemails. They must not have been coming in earlier. So let's get to your voicemails right now. We're going to recover strong at 7:51. Let's give this a solid 15 minutes or so of fun, maybe longer if we can recoup some of the losses here. And let's play some of your voicemails. Sherry, you're up, fellow Rhode Islander. Let's hear from you.
Hey, Dave. It's Sherry Ellison, your fellow Rhode Islander, calling from Delaware. Just wanted to say I really felt for you when you had those glitches with your system. Good Lord. I was a trainer for state government for a long time, and every once in a while that would happen to me too. Not necessarily shorting out, but getting in the middle of a lesson and trying to guide students, adult students, through their paces, and things would freeze up. And I'll tell you what, I had to develop some of my own little stand-up routines to get through some of those. So anyway, glad it's back on. Glad you persisted. We all value you. Take care. Have a great night. Bye.
Thank you so much. Very nice. I appreciate the support. You're like, I too have had a meltdown. What do your meltdowns at work look like? This is mine. No, we're doing fine. Like someone said earlier, I show the kneecaps, and YouTube's like, wait, we got to ban this content. What are we doing?
Hi, this is Mona, which is also Candy Sprinkles 85 in the chat, longtime listener, first time caller. Just gonna say that I think it was way worse that Chris S. knew that he was gonna get a rose and was gonna wink at Olu, and was calling out Nate for being positive and saying that he was just being patient. It was a matter of time before he got a one-on-one. So that was my point of view. What about you guys?
That's a very good point. Yeah. I mean, look, it's like with Chris, it's like, what can we do, as far as like, what can we do with Chris? Like it is, I hate to say it is what it is. He's not playing by the rules. He's kind of, a cornered dog. He's in the deep end. He's not doing that well. So he's going to do what he's got to do. But he decided not to wink at Olu. So they got that going for themselves.
Hi, Dave. This is Miss Ann from Minnesota.
Hi, Miss Ann.
I haven't called for so long, but I watch you every day, and I press the like button every day. You're the best, and I'm proud of you and how much you've accomplished in the last few months. I love Michelle, and I think she has the prettiest clothes of any Bachelorette we've ever had. So maybe Tasha would like to come and talk about her clothes. That would be pretty fun. But I still am watching you, and I'm around, and they're coming to Minnesota next week. I can't wait. I can't wait. And I congratulate you on all the success you've had, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Miss Ann from Minnesota, one of our senior members of the channel. I think Miss Ann said she was in her late 70s, I believe. Either way, age is just a number, Miss Ann. You've got such a warm disposition whenever you call in. And as someone who's always searched for an adopted grandparent, I thank you for all the kind words you've said. It means the world to me, Miss Ann. And I'm excited for them to showcase your great state of Minnesota starting next week. So call back. Let us know what you think of it. And, of course, yeah, the style's great. Tasha's going to be talking about it. Absolutely.
Hey, Dave. You said you didn't have any voicemail, so I just thought I'd call and give you a voicemail. Very confusing episode. Can't stand Chris. Nate was definitely cocky. Love Joe. Love Brandon. Et cetera, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, bye.
Bye. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, there's just thank you so much for the call. It's one of those episodes where there's a lot of like muck being thrown. There's no true heroes. Some people didn't like how Nate dealt with things. I mean, it was kind of like the last thing you want is it's hard enough to date someone. It's another when someone talks trash about you. So I totally get it. Jody says, Dave, did Tyler inspire the weight journey or Matt? Be honest. Listen, they're ripped beyond belief. My weight journey is just every once in a while I do a diet. I do a cleanse of like all the toxic food I'm eating. And because of the pandemic, and since the YouTube channel started, you gain half a pound a month, just a little bit. I lost my gym membership. I've been doing YouTube full time, so I haven't been going, running as much, and just a bunch of little things slowly build a little bit of a breadbasket around the old thing over here. Walking around, jiggling, you know what I mean? So 21 pounds, 20 pounds, 21 days, maybe 15 pounds. That's what I'm going to drop. We got Chinese food tonight, which is not great, but I got the steamed veggies and I got garlic with chicken, and none of the like the normal chicken I get is like the fried chicken with all of the fixins, like the orange sauce is all pure sugar. None of that, didn't get any of that. So as far as like takeout, we try to get takeout once in a while during the recap nights because we're so busy. I basically get up at 7 a.m. and work nonstop till usually 1 a.m. And because last night, like you guys know, I went to bed really late, it kind of just became a long one. So we try to do a little takeout just to ease the other stuff we have to get going on. All right, next voicemail.
Dave, it's me again. Nobody's calling, so I feel like I could call in for the second time. I wanted to say this is one thing that I really love about Michelle, and I saw this in Claire's season where she was being ignored by the guys, and the way that she reacted, and the way that Michelle reacted. And neither one was, the way Claire reacted, there's no wrong way to react to your emotions. They're your emotions, right? But when you're triggered, it's just being triggered. However, I have to say that I really respect the way that Michelle, wouldn't let herself react and thought about, why do I feel this way? Where does this stem from? I thought that was such a mature line of thinking. Instead of just exploding and basically saying, like, you guys are assholes, like, look at what you guys are doing, like, I'm standing in front of you and you're not even, and you guys have the chance to speak to me and you're just throwing out. And she didn't put it on them. She just looked internally and thought, like, why is this so painful for me? And then she got to exactly where it stemmed from. And I thought, that is so emotionally mature. And it was just so, not that there was anything wrong with Claire's reaction, because it was a normal reaction to have. It was just so mature. And so, anyway, I just thought about that, and I thought, how many times in our lives do we just react when things go badly?
Yes.
And just kind of burst into anger or do things like that, thinking like, why am I having this reaction? Which most of the time we don't have that reaction like Michelle. And I just thought,
patience is better than pride.
How brilliant that she's able to control her emotions like that and think of why this is coming up for me. Anyway, it just made me have a lot more respect for her, and not that I wouldn't have respect for her if she just acted like most humans act, but she's a class act all the way. She's just, I don't know if it's therapy, but she's a highly evolved person. Okay,
sure.
This is going on way too long. All right.
No, it's a great call.
Good night. Bye.
Good night. Bye. Thank you so much. It's a great call. Yeah, Michelle, she was able to analyze why she was feeling triggered by the guys not paying her that attention. She goes, well, when I grew up, I was the girl that didn't get paid attention to. Like she said in her poem, I was the one picked first for my basketball team and last for prom. And so she's got to work through that. Now, these guys, they're on a film set. There's 30, 40 crew. They don't want to step on each other's toes. They're being polite. It's the same with Claire's season where all the guys were sitting around and Claire's like, well, who's going to talk to me? They're like, oh, yeah, we'll talk to you. We were part of the rigmarole. We didn't know, So it was good for Michelle not to lash out on them, but to use it as an example to say, this is why I feel this way. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very evolved by Michelle. Karen says, Dave, do you know the average age of your audience? If not, is it something you ever want to know? Do you feel it would... your comment ended there. I tell you what, I will tell you the average age of my audience in a few minutes. I will look that up for you. Saying the average age is kind of tricky because there's obviously, Miss Ann called and she's in her 70s, and we get calls from people as teens, so it's all over the place. I'll look it up in a second.
Hey Dave, this is Emily from St. Louis. I just wanted to call to tell you that I personally really like it when you go into all your analytics on your videos, and I think it would be really cool if you made your own YouTube video where you kind of explained it all to everyone and you had it on your page so that like anyone who's really interested in that stuff could definitely check it out. I'm not a content creator, or I have no background in that at all, so I genuinely have no idea what goes into like making the video and editing the video, and I think it would be really cool for all your fans, for all of us to see. So consider that, please. I think that would be a really fun video. All right. Thank you. Talk soon. Bye.
Thank you so much. So here's the deal. I know pretty precisely how the algorithm works, and that video wouldn't necessarily do well unless I gave people the grand old how much money I made in 2021, which I don't plan on doing. I don't plan on doing that because it'll just put a target on my back. There's plenty of people on Reddit that use that information against you, and I just don't think it's something that is going to add value to my channel, although it is a tempting proposition because I really enjoy that content. Give me a second here while I pull up my stats. Again, wait till I get that new computer. We're going to be blazing fast. You're going to call me Blazing Fast Dave. It's going to be so fast. It's going to be so fast. It's going to be the fastest computer you've ever seen. You think you've seen fast computers? No computer. Your computer sucks. You're fired. You don't have a good computer. Wait till you see my computer. It's going to be so fast. It's going to be like the fastest computer you've ever seen. All right, analytics here. Give me a second. We'll go to the analytics. I think that's it for voicemail. So if anyone wants to leave a voicemail, the line is wide open. I do appreciate you guys coming through. We'll go to audience. Now, give me a second before I show this with you guys. It's been a real slow week for content, by the way. But I do more so on my Patreon, and I'm not saying this to promote it. On the Patreon, I do more sharing of analytics than I do here, but I do it on my live streams too. All right, let's see. Here we go. So let's get into this. I'm going to do the whole year. I'll do the analytics for the whole year as far as age and gender. Nicole says, so random, but do you guys like candy corn? I love candy corn. I'd have candy corn teeth if it was up to me. So here we go. This is the last 365 days. Karen asked about the audience. So we have a 90.1% female audience. Now watch this. Watch time from non-subscribed people is 63%. That's why it's so frustrating, because I really want to get to 100,000 subscribers. I want to get the silver play button. We're going to have a 24-hour live stream when that happens. But first we have to get to 50,000, which I think we'll get to in December. Emily says, could you just show how you edit videos instead? Maybe I'll put that on my vlog channel. It's kind of, but if it's one of those things. Hey, Casey's here. Hey, Casey, how are you? We're back to analytics. So if you take a look, 25 to 34 is my main audience, 65 plus 9%. So the majority of my people, these are my people, this is where they come from, are 25 to 35 years old. That's the majority. That's the main purchasing power age range. Those are moms that are breastfeeding, they watch the content late at night, they're hooking up the babies to the old juicery, and they're enjoying the content. I do want to make like a video once a week that's specifically for people who breastfeed. I don't know why, but I just love that it's, it just seems to be one of those activities where you're sitting down, maybe it's late at night, maybe you're hanging out, you don't necessarily want to be scrolling on your phone, you want to put a video on. Hey, if I have to become the guy that people want to watch while they breastfeed, then I'll put that duty into my hands. The duty, not, well, you guys You guys get what I'm saying here. Point being, I look forward to the moments. And again, this might be very naive of me because I don't have any children, but I do look forward to the, like, if you have to get up in the middle of the night and rock your kid, you rock your baby or whatever. I look forward to, like, waking up in the middle of the night, putting the baby on nice recliner, popping a little ear pod in and, like, just watching some alien, conspiracy thing and just relaxing. I look forward to that. I don't know. Well, maybe I'm, I wouldn't say waxing poetic because I've never experienced that, but maybe I'm looking at it in a very naive way. I'm sure it's a little more aggressive than that, but I think I would want a nice recliner that would have nice, like, that you would sink into. That way I could, like, have the baby, and if I pass out too, we're doing all right. I also think I'll get a baby Bjorn so I can live stream with the baby. I think that'll get some more super chats. All right, let's keep going. Abby Reed said that's nuts, but I have no idea why. I have no idea what you said nuts to. Someone told me they don't like it when I whistle, which, by the way, I just feel like I'm gonna, there's some things I listen to people when they go, like, if I'm doing something really annoying, or if someone's like, Dave, you say like too much. I was like, I'll try to remember not to say like. That is annoying. But sometimes people are like, sometimes people just don't like my persona, and I'm like, what do you want me to do? Not be me? That sounds exhausting. Trisha said 25 to 35 didn't make the cut. Hey, everyone's welcome. Sophia says I was 25 to 34 once. So was I. Taylor says I'm 28. My son is 1. I am your statistic. You're all my people, folks. The ladies of Bachelor Nation. Emmanuel Asu says, hey, Dave, for me, it was stumbling upon one of your videos discussing Colton's shenanigans with Cassie last year. The passion. It was like, who is this guy? Then I got hooked on your channel. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, those are the types of stories that come around, those, like, wild ones that I think in the future moving forward, now that I've got, like, I didn't have any live stream equipment then, but now that I've got all that equipment, when the big stories break, I think I need to be, like, really all hands on deck. Like, this is a moment, clear the day, let's talk, those types of things. When Brendan Moray's, when he happened, we had 7 videos in a row, and every once in a while someone goes, hey, it's old news, but it's like the algorithm's like, whoa, and it's showing you to a bunch of new people. It's a real, I don't want to call it a money grab, but it's a real chance to grab new subscribers, new this and that. So that way, when there's no videos to make, like, by all means, I'm not saying this to pat myself on the back, but pat away. The video I made today that nobody watched was fire. I was going off the rails in this video, but it had no spice to it. There was no I'm trying to think, why is it all the way back? I don't know why it's got all the old videos up. When I was, some of the content that I'm saying is it's not always salacious, but, like, I'm going to bring it, I'm going to try to bring it. The video I made today about the week 4 preview earlier, this was a fireball video. This was my best video of the week, I think. I don't know. Maybe I've got it wrong here, but, when you look at the analytics of it, it just didn't perform well. I released it only like 4 hours ago. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Let's see here. By all means, it's a good video. It's still got 2,500 views. So, like, not many people watched it, but, trying to read some comments here. Not that many people watched it, but anyway, point being is we had a lot of fun with it, and we're gonna have fun. And like that video I made about Clayton when I was the newscaster, no one saw that video. That was also one of my favorites. Maybe in December I'll do that's where it becomes hard without a producer to make like a compilation video of all my favorite moments. That seems impossible. But like Claire and Dale at Rosebuds, finding them, some of those videos were just banger content, at least for me. And, all I can do, the only barometer I can have is do fun things for me. If it's fun and interesting for me, I got to hope that it hits you guys in the funny too. JC says, I work from home and I love when you have a new video. Instead of watching the news in the morning, I have your videos playing. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The news can be a toxic place. Nicole says, you will be such a baby Bjorn dad, Dave. Yeah, I'll be a baby Bjorn dad, but I'll also be a one of those jogging stroller guys for sure. Sophia says she listens during bubble baths.
Oh my
God.
Mary Ann breastfeeding right now. Everyone wish Mary Ann a good pump. Is that what you say? I don't know. I'm not trying to be, Oh, Abby says, nuts how many people are watching aren't subscribed. A lot of people don't know they are. Maybe I should show them that stat. Maybe tomorrow I'll show the unsubscribe stat. Vel says, what is your date of birth just to know your zodiac sign and which animal you are in Chinese zodiac? Taurus, 1985. Candy says, yep, the days when Dave was leaning on a bookshelf. Yeah, it was only 10 months ago. Just Me Madison says, how does YouTube know our ages? They know everything. It's probably linked through Gmail, and if they don't know your age, maybe they don't put it there. I actually don't know. I don't know. Good question. Tiffany says, would you ever do a live panel with your viewers instead of voicemails? Yes, Tiffany. Could you elaborate when you say live panel? When I get my new laptop, it comes December 23rd. I'll be waiting at the door for it. I think I'll be able to set up like a Zoom hang and actually be able to bring people in, and it'll be way more. I just can't. My live streams lags too much. I don't have the technology yet, but I will have that soon. Jody says, I'm free, single, and don't want to get married. Own my own house by the Gulf. That sounds fantastic, Jody. You should be signing up for Bachelor in Paradise. Actually, yeah, you said you don't want to get married. There should be a Bachelor for people that don't want to commit, and it's just a bunch of like people like. We should just make a show called Here for the Wrong Reasons. Nicole says, by the way, I have no idea what happened on the episode. Yeah, not much. Could you guys tell me again who got voted off? Sage says, zooming people in like you do with a lawyer. Yeah, with Abigail, with Abby over there, the truth.
Can't handle the truth.
I haven't zoomed her in a while. Because it's so laggy. You know, when I say laggy, it's like tick, 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 and it's just a processing thing. I'm uploading, talking to you guys live, which takes up a lot of bandwidth. So then the internet slows down, all these different things. But my new laptop's going to have like separate processors happening. So I'll be able to do it all at once. It's going to be fantastic. I might even get a third monitor. I'm just going to be like some cyborg at the end of the day. Rebecca says, wasn't that F-Boy Island? Yeah, you're absolutely right. Maybe a live phone line like radio shows. Yeah, Anna, I'll do that. I'll do a live phone line. You know, the problem is sometimes I get stuck talking to people and I'm like, oh boy. But maybe I should just be, maybe for the sake of the audience, the whole crack an egg to make an omelet, I'll just have to be a little bit more like, get to the point. But I feel like I'm too nice. I'm always like, oh, tell me more about your pet Pomeranian named Snowballs. Oh, lovely. Anyway, did you guys see, by the way, I mean, I know I showed you earlier, but I'm really getting a lot of love online for this. If you see this on Instagram, share it with a friend. Nice can of tuna right there. I don't know if they're in oil or water. I'm going to guess they're in water, Do you guys prefer tuna in oil or water? Romeo, Will, and Chris G. I'm going to save that here. Let me save that here. All right, just save that. Romeo, Will, and Chris G got voted off. Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? And, of course, Chris G. I'll probably play this. I was going to play this in a video, but I didn't. This was speaking of the Chris G, right? He's the poet. This is Rudy Francisco, If I Were a Love Poet.
I just don't want to lose you again. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not much of a love poet. But if I was to wake up tomorrow morning and decide I really wanted to write about love, my first poem would be about you. About how I love you the same way that I learned how to ride a bike.
So I'm not going to play it right now, but it's just a nice poem that this is, 12 years old here. Oh, it's 8:14 my time. My voice is already starting to go. I have to get ready. Last week, I didn't do the recap at night, and I had to do it the next morning, and it threw off my whole schedule. So I wanted to go a little longer on this because I felt really bad, guys, about the lack of, about the stream going down earlier. So I appreciate all of you guys for sticking around and for being so kind. And I thank all of you guys so much. It really does mean the world to me to have all of you guys here. And if I throw a little temper tantrum, just understand it's because I want things to work out and I'm just trying my best. And I think you guys all get it. Let me find a good song to play us out with. And how about Tequila Shorty? Tequila Shorty? Let's see if this song's any good. If it is, I'm going to play you guys out to it. Oh, this is good. I can already tell. You know when a song's good? My face, when a song's good, my face does this. I do this.
Oh my god.
No stress, though they're waiting. I keep them waiting. Makeup on fleek, high heels, ripped jeans, they're all waiting. I'm on my way. Looking in the mirror at myself like who that?
Alright, so I'll be back at 10 Pacific time.
We just won the party, call me tequila shawty. We just won the party.
So if you guys want to stick around for that, see you guys in a little bit. Is this beat gonna drop? When this beat drops, let's just have a good moment. Let's have some. I need everyone to just dance. Even the lady breastfeeding. Just move that baby a little bit. Alright, we're gonna wrap this one up.
We're on our way. Turn that music up, you know we don't give a what. On our way, we're on our way. Pull up to the party like my name is the life. Tension so thick, you could cut with.
Oh, Nicole, I like hanging out with you too. Thanks, everybody.
How I do that, been fly since way back. Ask me how I do that. Yeah. Can you bring your friends? We were minded. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turned
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god.
We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't
Push
hide
the like
it.
button. Everyone should post on your like.
You can bring your friends, we were minded. We just came to dance and go all night long.
We'll do some more music later on tonight. Taylor Ray, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys all have a good one. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you all so much. And I appreciate you guys for getting me over 46,533. So thank you guys so much for that. This is, let's see. This is Tequila Shawty. Let's play one more song. Just skip it to something else because I didn't like how that ended. Happy Sexy. Burning me out. I don't know if it's any good. Thank you, Sophia. Thanks for sticking around and call me in the next live. I'm gonna record my recap now.
I'm a little bit naughty. I'm a little bit too.
All right, folks. Bump your Harry on top of that like button on the way out. Thanks again. We did it. We made it to the end. I appreciate you guys. Bye.
Yeah. Come a little bit closer. Yeah. A little bit crazy. It's been days, but you never change. What's love got to do with it? He comes around, better knock that stuff down. Come a little bit closer. Yeah. Come a little bit closer. Yeah.
Oh my
so all my
god.
ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right.
Oh
Put
my
your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly. I'm too fly.
Oh my god.
Bye-bye. You're a little bit selfish. You get mad every time you lose. You can't take me with you. I'm scared you're gonna blow your fuse.
Everyone should post on your like.
Yeah, I can really start over.
Push the like button.
Yeah.
Oh my.
In the back of my mind, there's someone waiting on me. You're just wasting my time because you're scared and lonely. Finally got some closure. Yeah, I can finally start over. Yeah.
Oh my
all my ladies
god.
who got a brother that doesn't treat them right. Put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly. I'm too fly. Bye-bye. used to be. Your friend said that you left me. I'm glad that's what you believe. So all my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly. I'm too fly. Oh, bye-bye, bye-bye. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell goodbye. U-G-L-I, you'll never see me cry. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell it. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Oh my god.
Push the like button.